welcome to Kyle Field in College Station, Texas. It's the ECU Pirates and the Texas A&M Aggies. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Guys, I caught up with the Texas A&M head coach before the game. His running back is getting better each and every week. He is devastating in the red zone, top 5 in the country in rushing touchdowns, and they believe he deserves to be in the Heisman conversation. Each and every week, he is showing the country why he is one of the best backs in the nation. I'll keep you posted if he's able to...
Oh, what vision! Wide open, and it's a foot race. He will score! Touchdown, Texas A&M!
People still fill in the stands, and he takes the opening kickoff back to the house to fire up the crowd, fire up his teammates. What a start for this young man.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. How about that for starting things with a bang? Opening kickoff and house that baby. What a job there. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the East Carolina Pirates offense will go on the attack first. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it. In so many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps. The point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Gets open down the middle. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Pirates want to move quickly.
That was a 3rd down this offense absolutely had to have. They're already down in this game, and so on 3rd down, you've got to find a way to win. And it's a nice job in the one-on-one, running a good route, creating some separation, quarterback throwing on time, and this offense stays on the field.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Pirates have their offense in high gear.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The run inside. It's Allen. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Finds his man. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. The Pirates will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the 1st down.
How many ways can I make you think, right? First drive, out the gates, get it to my playmaker, going full speed across the formation with a touch pass. You better be able to adjust to it. Then when you adjust to it, I'm going to have an adjustment to your adjustment because I'm always right. I'm an offensive guy.
Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this 3rd down. Reed starts to scramble to the left. That pass is intercepted, but he's out of bounds, so it'll go down as an incompletion and a stroke of good luck for the quarterback.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Trying to keep the drive alive. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Morrow. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Nothing the Aggies love more than saying howdy with a strong running game.
Yeah, how do you like that 1st down? How do you like that ground game? Like, that's what they've got to be built on. They got to have that toughness. When the Aggies have that toughness is when you see that their best teams are competing at a high level.
He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50.
And I think one of the secret sauces from a year ago for A&M was Craver and Concepcion. They were the best 1-2 punch in college football as far as playmaking receivers. Guys that could catch it short and take it long. Now you bring in Horton, who comes over from Alabama. This receiving core now, can they continue to grow? Can the passing game get better, Palmer, and take that next step?
Well, the good news is you still got Marcel Reed throwing the football, right? A guy with tons of experience and a guy who's made a lot of big plays throughout his career. So you bring in Horton, who comes over for Alabama. Big physical guy who can make plays down the field. Craver can take a hitch route 80 yards and score. Still a really good 1-2 punch, and this Aggies offense, especially the passing attack, still going to be tough to stop.
Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Craver. They stop him at the 22. 15-yard pickup on the play and a 1st down just outside the red zone. They go to the counter. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That's the sophomore running back there taking a look at, and Holly Rowe will let us know what's going on the sideline. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Might have a chance. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
The run up the middle, trying to find its way to the goal line. Touchdown, Aggies! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. It'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Pirates will get things started here on offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting box, and they need to get something together with this possession. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Pirates racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Quickly to the tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Pirates will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. The give to the back. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Here's Reed to throw. Got the quick pass. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback can go in the other direction.
Really great job by the running back there on the angle route on 3rd down. He sold it as if he was running to the flat and at the last second put his foot in the ground and crossed the defender's face, making that an easy pitch and catch for the QB.
Texas A&M back to work with another first down. To the air, it's Reed. Throws to the wideout. That's reeled in, it's Craver. Big pickup on that one, they'll mark him out at the 40. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter, and they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field.
Blue 22. Blue 22.
Again, it's Reed. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Firing to the right, complete. Turning on the Jets. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
Well, It's a really nice job by the quarterback that time, working through his progressions because the running back was not the primary target on that play. You find the check down, though, and when you get it to that guy, if he's even got a little bit of room, he's got the wiggle and the speed, and he's going to make something really positive happen. He did right there.
Oh, they're after him. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to adjust the pattern. Throwing Reed. Under fire. Hit as he throws. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And they take it in for 6 more points. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. They took it 68 yards on that drive, and they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They're looking at a 21-point hold. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So frustrating for an offense to just give away yards with false start penalties. Snags a quick pass on the left. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And the draw play, it's about looking over here, look for pass, and then slipping it in real quick. Defense, too quick getting in the backfield, caging that ball, making it stay in the middle of the field, getting a big TFL.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. A little screen to the running back. They don't fall for the screen. Great job retracing and stopping him at the line of scrimmage. And the Pirates will call on their punt team. Now on the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You've put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll try to run for it. There's some room. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
Yeah, 3rd and 1, you know they're running the football. It's just a matter of who's getting it and where they're going. But this offense, it really didn't matter. Nice job up front, nice execution, picking up not only the 1, making it an even bigger play and getting the first down.
Reed makes the catch. It's Craver. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup.
Well, they have a massive lead, and we're only in the second quarter, but they're not calling the dogs off. They are staying aggressive, and they are taking shots. Another hook up there for this offense. Everything that they are dialing up is working to perfection. They're looking to add already to their blowout lead.
He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
A&M comes back out with another first down. Motion from the wideout. They're looking to pass from the red zone. He's got him. Touchdown, Aggie. All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point makes it 28-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Here on the Pirates sideline, I can see a lot of conversations happening between the offensive line and the running back. They just haven't been able to get the ground game going. They're talking about he has got to be more patient, and they have got to give more of a push up front. The crowd is making it hard, though. I can tell you it is hard to hear as they try to struggle and communicate. We'll see if they're able to come together against this very hostile crowd. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Running inside, it's Gray. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff, it's Allen. Ran through the tackle and he's got room to run. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The Pirates in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He's got it again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Bringing the heat, and they got it.
Really good play by this defense, and you know exactly what you're getting with this guy. Man, he is electric, he is dynamic, he'll make plays, so you got to do a good job of containing him in the pocket, and when he starts to scramble, chase from one side. Don't overlap with another guy. Nice job by the defense.
And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Right back to him on the ground. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. Texas A&M will use its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The run inside. It's Owens. There's a crease. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The Aggies will hustle to the line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Looking down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. And the Aggies with the 1st and 10. Reed, here's a heat. Still looking for a man. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies!
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocked that one right down the middle. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll run it on the counter. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with the Ole Miss Rebels taking on the Arkansas Razorbacks. And it's Ole Miss who finish off the victory to get to 4-1. They led this one at halftime. They held off a second-half comeback attempt. This group has to be feeling good. Here now, a look at some other games of note, including a big upset inside the ACC. Now back over to your game at Kyle Field. It's been a sterling performance so far from this quarterback. Pinpoint accuracy and already a monster day statistically. He's got this group 2 quarters away from a big-time W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Kyle Field.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Texas A&M has it teed up to start this second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys, you got guys out of the portal, you put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Flips it out in the flat. And they make the stop just short of the line to gain. Inches to go. It'll be 4th down. And the Pirates decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Way back in his own territory as he hauls it in. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Owens. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Right back to the well. Maybe a crease. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Texas A&M back to work with another 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion. Gonna run it. It's Owens. Turning it on. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Trying to run, it's Owens. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success, but on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Here's Reed to throw. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. Here comes the East Carolina offense out to start the drive. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Hamlet. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat. And they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun. Wants to pass. Racing to the right. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Pirates. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver, good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
Ready to try the point after. They get the extra point on the board, but they're still down 35-7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with some flair, a 73-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, here on the Texas A&M sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. That's caught. It's Armstrong. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
He tries to take the top off. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Reed. The quick out. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Texas A&M ready to go with another first down. Reed to the air again. Bears the pressure. Fires to the big fella. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
The Aggies have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Dropping back, it's Reed. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He gets it down to the 36 before being knocked out of bounds. A&M comes back out with another first down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can pave holes, like running back now runs through them, successful, move the ball, and most...
Snags it, and there's running room. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the 3rd. We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Play fake, Marcel Reed. Using his feet to buy time. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now.
You love that decision if you're the head coach. You're trying to throw it in the end zone. Nothing's there. Good job by the quarterback, tucking it and running and just getting what he can get.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Running back looking for the end zone to the left. Touchdown, Aggies! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Pirates will get things started here on offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Throwing, Williams. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Made a defender miss. Wide open on the right. And they'll bring him down after the long completion, a chunk play for the offense. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Williams on the play fake. Here comes the heat. And down he goes.
Well, the offense is trying to go bootleg play action that time, but it had no chance because the defensive end run so quickly at the line of scrimmage. He was able to get in the backfield. He smothered the quarterback so fast for a sack.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
Complete on 3rd down. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver. Man, their fans have been hungry to see that.
Nice job by the defense there on 3rd and long, just sitting back and keeping everything in front of them. They give up an easy completion, but because they were able to rally and make...
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long.
Ready.
4th down, Williams. Fires to the wideout. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on 4th.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That 4th down, great job in the back end and coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on down.
And, man, you gotta love that from your corner. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football, but he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice tackle, and gets the stop.
To the air, it's Hart. Right on the money. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
Ready, go. Ready, go.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Zings it complete to the right. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the 1st.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Well, the QB looked like he knew where he wanted to go with that football, but give the defense credit. They were able to swat that one away.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to throw again. Under fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
He's got it on the right. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Wide receiver comes in motion. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Williams, here's a throw downfield late. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Pirates will send out the punt unit. Let's see what he can do with it. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Hart. Unloads to the wideout. Finds his man. It's Craver. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. To the air on 1st down. Sets up the screen. Inside the 40. Crosses the 30. He's got away. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. And that comfortable lead they enjoy right now is not slowing down the aggression, not one bit.
Well, I think at this point, the coaching staff is just trying to continue evaluating their own players, and I don't hate the mindset. If there's time on the clock, keep trying to score.
That big play really has them in business. It's 1st and 10 from the 11. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute blowout.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The inside handoff. Sweet punt there. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
That's a really nice game. It just would have been really nice to see this from this offense earlier. Now you're getting to the point where there's a couple of thought processes. Do I build momentum for next week? Do I try to get this offense, the ground game clicking, or do I throw the football every play and try to make this football game close?
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.